Welcome to this short update as we are doing updates in the weekend on altcoins, and today, of course, we can't deny it, we are going to cover Chainlink as there is a lot of stuff happening around it and it's actually showing strength, which it hasn't been doing in the past 2 years, but right now we are seeing some and there is some news which we are going to discuss. Before we continue, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to this YouTube channel if you do enjoy the content, as we are generating daily content on the market. We're going to improve that in 2023, of course. And also check out our description where you can find a deal with ByBit. We can grant you 1 month for free in our premium platform, in which we have been doing 27R in the past 3 months, and our trade portfolio is up as well since we started it. You can check it for 1 month for free if you sign up through our affiliate link by ByBit, and you can get another $100 if you deposit $1,000 and trade one futures trade. Now, when we're looking at Chainlink, we can see on the screen that we've got some news kicking in on December 6th. And that is that after a long time of preparation, finally we are going to get staking, which is going to be launched. And a new version will be launched as well at a later point in time. But staking is going to be important for Chainlink. Also, if we are looking at the past 12 months, everything that has been doing anything with APRs and yields and farms and DeFi has not been doing too great, because the entire inflationary supply on all those assets, for instance on Ethereum and all the other ones, have been pushing the prices even down. And if you are actually holding Chainlink for the long term, it is the same concept as every other platform that uses staking. If you hold it for the long-term perspective and you are not staking, you are losing money. So in that case, you should be looking at the case of staking it, because it is something that is important to do when you are holding the asset for a long-term perspective, because it generates additional ROI, but it's also generating additional supply to the markets, and that can push the prices down at some point. And therefore it's important to stake, because it's reducing the losses and increasing the profits. So on December 6th, Chainlink is going to be launching the staking version 0.1 on the Ethereum mainnet. Everything can be found on the Twitter on Chainlink, and we can see that the price action of Chainlink has been showing a ton of strength, just like it has been doing with a few other altcoins, like Litecoin has been doing it. So in this case, we have been into a range for a long period of time when it comes to Chainlink at this point. As we can see, we are acting in this range for approximately 210 days, which is more than 6 months. So we are concluding that we are currently into an accumulation phase. And I think that if you are saying, hey, we have just witnessed the FTX collapse and we're going to crash another time, and this is reaccumulation and we're going to go down even more on Chainlink, I think that that is not the case. I think that if we are into this range for 6 months and after the FTX collapse, we are not falling towards new lows, as we are already down more than, as we can see, 85%, we've been down 90%, and we are still consolidating here. I think that we can conclude that we are looking for a breakout to the upside, because if even a collapse of an exchange is not pushing down the prices, what else is going to do it? So in this case, yes, we have been dropping down. I think that if FTX didn't take place, we were breaking to the upside already. We were testing resistance and we started to nosedive, in which we retest the lows. Bullish divergence on lower time frames took place there as well. Grinding back up, consolidating right now, and on the edge of a breakout to the upside. And I think that if you are taking or have been taking any longs in the low ranges, these are the TPs that you clearly want to look at. Also, if we do break this entire range construction, we have been doing that in the past as well, it is going to generate a big move onto the upside. So if we are cracking the range resistance at 925, there is a likely chance that we're going to continue running quite swiftly, and then you're looking at targets at 12.50, $15, and you're looking at the range high at 18.5, potentially even $25. Because if we're going to break out of this entire range, it is going to give an acceleration of shorts getting stopped out and longs to be bought, because a breakout is pushing people into the markets even more. So that is something that we should be looking at. Now, what are entry points that you should be looking at based on the daily time frame and based on the 4-hour time frame? Of course, everything is depending on Bitcoin. But let's look at the Bitcoin pair first for Chainlink. And I've been saying that the trend is going up for the first time since May. So we can get to the conclusion that most likely altcoins would have been going up even more if Bitcoin didn't collapse. But in this case, Chainlink against Bitcoin has been grinding up in the past 6 months already, despite the fact that Bitcoin has been falling down. And that's why you see the Chainlink against USDT is not making new lows. So in this case, we have been retesting crucial area around 3,500 sats. We are making a new high almost here. What are the levels that we should be looking at? Well, of course, we are looking at a potential retest around this level here if we want to get that entry, which is around 3,900 sats. The second entry that is important to watch on the daily time frame is 3,600 sats. If we do hold there, you are probably going to look at a trade like this. So here you want to get a stop that's quite tight, or you're going to place it here, and then we're targeting this range here, these two TPs, because we've got this gap in the chart, and therefore most likely we're going to continue pushing towards the next resistance zone, and that is going to grant a rally of 47%. Now, if we're looking at the lower time frames, I think that we've got a bearish divergence. We've got a crucial level to watch, which is at 4,400 sats. If that is lost, you clearly want to get a trade going at 4,200 sats, and preferably you want to hold it there. So I think that based on the daily time frame, we've got those lower levels. But based on the lower time frames, we are looking at this range here, in which you start accumulating there and get the exact same TPs going, in which you optimally get towards the trade of risk reward around 6. Now, when we're looking at the USDT pair, we got the same conclusion. Based on the daily time frame, entry is a little bit gone, right? So you can still look for a trade at this point, but optimally you're looking for a range low test here, or you're looking at a test in the daily time frame block around $7, and there you can start looking for a trade like we've got like this, in which you start looking for the range high, but probably you're looking at a range towards $12 to get a breakout going here, and then you can start buying support resistance flips. So in this case, we are looking at a retest around $7 based on the daily time frame. If we're looking at the lower time frames, we get the same conclusion that this block is the optimal trade if we wick there, especially since that we are still grinding up. If we do lose the low around 742, we are sweeping these, and then you're looking at a long around this region. So then you get the conclusion that this is the optimal trade, targeting $9 or potentially even higher. And the moment then we're going to crack out of this range accumulation here, it starts to shoot up quite fast, and then I would not be surprised if we get towards 20 to 25 bucks. So in the end, I think that looking for longs is the game right now. Make sure to check out my other videos as well regarding Bitcoin. Check out the premium platform. Make sure to hit the like button, and I'll see you again tomorrow for a fresh new update. Ciao.